So, hello everyone, welcome at the Faculty of Social Studies, although it is only in this virtual mode. And at the beginning, I would like to introduce you our Vice Dean for International Relations and Student Affairs, and please Petr Suchy, Dr. Petr Suchy, and please Petr, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Dagmar. Dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, fellow students, it's my pleasure to welcome you at our Faculty of Social Studies at Masaryk University. As you know, the spring semester 2021 is to begin very soon, next Monday. We want to welcome you, international students, joining us for this spring semester. You know, I always like young people going mobile, going involved in student mobilities, changing places to gain new learning experience and a lot beyond. In the last year, however, I appreciate students' effort in this sphere even more. We face very difficult challenges. We live in challenging times right now, and this is what I really appreciate you are doing. You decided to study in a strange foreign place for you. You decided to leave your home universities for this spring semester. And I believe that you won't regret this decision you made. You will, I believe, gain new learning experience from our faculty, from our various departments and their programs. You will, despite all the problems and despite the fact that the education will go on in the online mode, you will make new contacts, new friendships. And I think that your decision to study with us was a correct one. I hope you will agree with me at the end of this semester. And I also believe that the bigger challenges we face, the better fruits we will bring. And I wish that this happens to you as well. You will be supported by individual departments, individual colleagues, colleagues from our foreign office. Please, whenever you need to ask about something, to make sure that you understand properly what is required, feel free to contact us. We are here for you. Let me wish you a nice, enjoyable spring semester 2021 at Masaryk University. Good luck and take care.
Thank you very much, Petr. And now please let me introduce you our faculty, at least virtually, if you cannot come face to face. So please enjoy.
Hello, I'm Hannah, and this is the Faculty of Social Studies. Come on in. This is our atrium, the heart of the faculty, and a place to gather. It's also a favorite spot for various film screenings, events, and so on. I simply love it here. This is a perfect place to study, or to discuss work with your friends, or to simply have a snack. But if you want to see how it looks on the roof, no, we're going to get there later. But now, let's check out the TV studio. Students can experience working with professional equipment here, and it helps them to get a job in media all across the world. This is Hannah checking in from our state-of-the-art TV studio. Breaking news, video didn't kill our radio star. Come and see for yourself. Actually, our student radio is the largest student media in Central Europe. Oh, sorry, guys, I didn't want to interrupt you. Please continue. You know, this happens quite often because radio is not only about broadcasting, but there's a lot of people in off areas doing marketing, PR, event management, and many other cool job positions. Let's have a look what's happening in the studio.
You told me that you're from Ecuador, right? And you study on Faculty of Social Studies. And what kind of program do you study?
I do my bachelor's full-time in international relations and European politics.
And do you enjoy it?
I do, yes.
And this is our library. People come here to study since there are tens of thousands of volumes on all the fields taught here. And you know what's cool? From all these computers, you can access academic journals or professional databases. And if it doesn't seem so cool right now, it will after your first semester, trust me. And now, let's go check out the roof like I promised you. Okay, I will leave you for now, since this is one of my favorite places to relax. See you later.
Okay, so this was a very brief introduction of what's inside of our faculty, and let's hope that during this semester the faculty will be open for you and you will have this possibility to come in and to find for yourself. And now let me give the floor to Blanka Farkashova, who will introduce you our library.
Thank you. As Dasha said, my name is Blanka and I work in the library, and I would like to introduce our library and the services we can provide. So let me share the screen with you. And yes, so hopefully you see the screen. I would like to show you our web pages, because all the important information about the library and the services and our collections you can find on our website. Well, you can see, for example, the opening hours, and you can see that they are really limited, but this is due to the current situation. But we are still open, so if you find a book in our library catalog that you need, you still can order the book and come to pick it up. Opening hours actually works only for the circulation desk, so really you can only like borrow books or return books. The study rooms, as were shown in the video, they are really nice, but at the moment they are really closed. When this is change, we will announce it on our website. So we hope that the situation will improve during the March or April, and that you'll be able to come to spend some time in our study rooms. So as for our collections, we have a huge collections of printed materials, as well as a vast number of databases that you can use online. And first of all, I would like to show you how the information about how you can order and borrow books at the moment. On our web pages, we have the information how the library was affected by the current situation and how everything works at the moment. So as I said, only the circulation desk is open. And if you find a book you need in our library catalog, then you have to order it in advance. Then you have to wait for our email that will say that the book is ready for you, and then you can come to the library to pick up the books you ordered. But as you are new students, first of all, you have to register. So if you have time, when you have time, go to our websites and follow this link to online registration. It's very easy. You'll be forwarded to information system, and you'll be asked to log in by your university number and the primary password. And then you will have to just agree with the library regulations, and that's it. Once you sign it electronically, then your library account will be open and you can start borrowing books. So it's not very complicated, it's very easy, so you'll be able to do it. And if you have any problems with it, you can contact us and we will help you. Then the library catalog, there's a link to the library catalog. I will shortly show you how it looks. It works in English, so don't be afraid to use our library catalog. And you can search for the book by author, title, subject. I think it works as the same way as you are used to your library catalogs at home. So you will definitely find a way how to work with our catalog. But I know that at this moment, the possibility to come to the library is limited. Therefore, some of our books are available even in online version. And I will just show you what you should look for in the catalog. So I will just open one of the records of a book. Sorry. So if you find a book you are interested in and you open the record of the book, it always says how many items we have in the library. As you can see, in this case, there is an option to go to e-loans, which means that this book has electronic version. You can open from home and you don't have to actually come to the library to read this book. So if you just click on this link and log in by your university number and secondary password, you'll be able to read this book online. You'll be able to open the file, but you won't be able to download it. It's just for reading. Still, it's a possibility how to get to the books that are only in print version in the library. So if you don't have time to go to the library, you can use this version. And if you find a book you really need and there is no electronic version, you can always write us an email and we will digitize the book for you and we will add it to this system of e-loans. And it usually takes up to 2 or 3 days to add a new book to this system. So there's always ways how to get to the book, even though you don't have time to come to the library. Okay. So just when you have time, try to work with the library catalog, and when you have a problem to find a book you need, just contact us and we will help you. But of course, we don't have only printed materials. We have a huge number of databases available online. So we have this section e-resources on our website. Again, when you have time, I recommend to go just through them and see what is available for you. First of all, when you try to work with our databases, you have to set up a remote access. So just remember that when you are at home, to be able to download full text from our databases, you need to use remote access first. There are information on our website how to set up the remote access. There are 3 possibilities. All of them works quite well, so it's up to you which option you will choose. For those who work with databases very frequently, I would recommend OpenVPN. You need to install it, but you do it only once, and then you have this application on your computer, and whenever you want to work with the databases, you will just log into it, and your computer will work the same way as it's the computers on the network of Masaryk University. But as I said, all three possibilities works really well, so it's up to you. And if you click on the link, you will be forwarded to the detailed instructions, and they are very easy to follow, so you won't have problem to, to work with it. And as for the databases on our website, you can see the list of databases that are suitable for social sciences. But there are more databases available at Masaryk University. So you can either use our website or you can go to the portal of Masaryk University. We have the link here, and you can see the complete list of all databases available at Masaryk University. And as you can see, the list is really long. So if you have a favorite database you are used to work with, you can check in this list if it's available at Masaryk University and work with it again as you are used to. If you don't have any preferences and you don't know where to start, which database to choose, I would recommend to use our discovery service. You can either choose use this field or go directly to discovery. And this is actually like our own small Google. It's a search engine which goes through all the databases we have available at Masaryk University. So from one place, you look through all the databases we have, so you don't have to choose like one particular database. And it's quite easy to use. Again, you can search by keywords, title, author. You can use the advanced search where you can combine all the fields, so you can narrow the search and limit it. Again, try to work with it when you need it. If you have problems to work with it or you don't find what you need, just write us an email and we will be more than happy to help you and navigate you how to get to the full text. The contacts to the library are on our web pages. You can use the email or phone us, or when you have time to come to the library, we can like solve it in the library too. So that's, I think, all for now from me. And whenever you need some materials and you won't be able to locate it in our databases or library catalog, just remember that we are here for you and we'll be more than happy to help you. So thank you for listening.
Thank you, sorry. Thank you, Blanca, very much. This was very useful information, and I hope everyone will use it during their studies. So let me share my screen again. Okay. Can you see it, please, now?
Not yet, but now I can, so it's working.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. So let me introduce me and my colleagues from International Relations Department and from the Study Department for International Students. So if you are degree students, you probably met at least via email Klára Němečková, who assists students before arriving and while in Brno with visa and accommodation and so on. And she also helps with previous degree recognition. Then we have our colleague Erin, who assists students while in Brno, mainly with extracurricular activities and gives non-academic support to our international students. And then there's me, Dagmar Hábová, and I assist also students before arriving and while in Brno, mainly doctoral students and exchange students. And I am also contact person for incoming and outgoing exchange students. And last but not least, Ludmila. She is study administrator for degree, bachelor and master students. And let me show you also our contact details. So you see, if you open our webpage, Social Studies Faculty of Maastricht University, you will go to the part about us, and there is also subpart contact us. You will see our address, how to find us, and here we have contacts for each colleague at our International Relations Office and Study Office for International Students. I would like to ask you, please at this time do not call us, because we are mostly at home office. So we are trying our best to answer your emails, but we probably will not be available at these numbers all the time. And if you are not sure who to contact, please write to our common email, int@fss.muni.cz. And now let's see who you are. We are welcoming here our fresh students of degree programs in English. You see there are quite a couple of programs you are studying in. We have one bachelor, several master's program, and also 3 joint or double master's programs. And we are also welcoming exchange students. This semester we have 56 incoming exchange and guest students. And you came here mainly via Erasmus Plus in Europe scheme, or you are students who came here via ISEB, bilateral agreements, governmental scholarship, or international university networks. We can offer at our faculty more than 190 courses taught in English. I will talk about these courses later. And we all hope that by the end of the semester, you will be able to meet not only at our beautiful faculty, but at one of the cafes here in Brno as these students from previous years. Now let me say you a few practical information. Spring semester teaching starts on 1st of March and ends on 30th of May. And there is one very important date. It's 14th March 2021. It's the last day when you can choose your final selection of courses. After that day, no changes will be possible, and you will have to study those courses you are enrolled in, and no additional enrollment will be possible as well. And then there will be exams which start on 31st of May and end on 11th of July. Early completion is also possible. You do not have to have your last exam in July. Usually students can make it within June. And here is also information about holidays. This semester we expect Easter holidays. They begin on Friday, 2nd April and end on Monday, 5th of April. Then we have May Day and Liberation Day. Unfortunately, they will be on Saturdays. And then in July, we have 2 additional holidays, on 5th and 6th of July. And let me say a few words about course choice. In case of exchange and guest students, please follow your home university requirements for credits and number of credits and choice of courses. And please follow also Maastricht University regulations and focus on courses that are crucial for your degree program. At least 50 of incoming students' credits should be awarded by their home department. It's mentioned the home department here at the Faculty of Social Studies. And I'll show you how you will choose the courses and look for the courses. You can browse our catalog. Our catalog can be found in the information system. You will click on course catalog and then browse catalog. Please make sure that you will choose the right faculty, it's our faculty, right term or semester, and right type of your studies, either bachelor degree program or master's degree program. And also master students can choose from master's degree program following the bachelor one. And also make sure you have chosen teaching language, English as a teaching language. Degree students, please follow your degree program requirements for number of credits and for choice of courses. And of course, you have to follow Maastricht University regulations as well. Apart from courses at our faculty, you can choose the sports courses. And here is the offer of sports courses for all students at a whole university. And you see, unfortunately, this year, they are only, this semester, they are only online courses, but there is very interesting course, which is called Outdoor Activities Distant. So you can, during this course, you can go outside and on your own to do sports such as cycling, running, inline skating, and so on. And you have to report to the teacher these activities. So it's at least something not only online, it's something which involves also real active sporting. Let me remind you that credit minimum for semester is 20 ECTS and credit optimum is 30 ECTS credits. And please, it's for exchange students, please do not enroll in too many courses because you might fail or get bad grades, and it's not necessary. And again, let me remind it that final deadline to select courses and to enroll courses is 14th March. And it's the same deadline for submitting changes in learning agreement for exchange students. If you will browse our course catalog, you can decode also course codes meaning. All bachelor courses start with B1 code. up to B3. And if the codes are higher than 4 and preceded by N, it means master's courses. And if the codes are higher than D9 or D0, or beginning with D0, these courses are meant for doctoral students only. Please do not enroll these courses. They are only for doctoral students. And here is an example. If you see a course with this code, CDS means Conflict and Democracy Studies at Political Science Department, and following by N and 4, it means that it's master's course. Well, this is just for the information, but because our course catalog is very informative, and you can select, for instance, if you want to see only political science department, you can choose in the options in our course catalog. So you will not need to decode course code meanings. It's just for your information that the course codes have this logic. And yes, the department's course codes start with different letters. And my last practical information is about grading. At Masaryk University, we use ECTS grading system. It means European Credit Transfer System, and it should be used in throughout the whole European Union. And the number of ECTS credits for each course reflects the total number of hours student is expected to devote to the course per semester, not only in the form of lectures, but also in a form of homework, reading, essays, consultations, etc. At Masaryk University, 60 ECTS represents the workload required for 1 year's full-time study, or 30 ECTS per semester. And as far as international exchange students are concerned, we require at least 20 ECTS per semester. The grading is in forms of letter A, B, C, D, E. In graded courses means passed with this grade. And if you get F or X in graded courses, it means that you failed. And in non-graded courses, passed means by letters P or Z, and if you are not successful in non-graded courses, you will get grade N. So these were some practical information regarding courses, and now let me give the floor to Erin and then Evangeline to tell you something about social media at FSS and life in Brno.
Great. Thank you so much, Dagmar. I appreciate it. So welcome, everyone. I'm glad to have you join us. My name's Erin, and as Dagmar has already mentioned, I work also in the office with her. But I'm uniquely not qualified, but I have a unique experience for you guys because I too was an international student. I actually did my master's here and graduated in 2019. So one of my goals is to really kind of help the international students feel at home at the faculty and also in Brno. And I kind of want to start us off real quick with a short poll So I'm launching that. There's two very easy questions. If you could let us know, because I'm curious on those of you here, if you are a Erasmus or exchange student or a full degree student, and also if you're physically here with us or not. It's really exciting to see actually that a lot of you are here, but as more come in, it seems like we're actually at a 50-50 of who is here and who's not. So, and also about almost like 2/3 of you seem to be exchange students who are here today, but okay, now that's going up a little bit. So I will let you guys know maybe when I have more results, but thank you for letting us know. That's really interesting and helpful. And I know when Eva is talking to you, it's also nice to know how many students are actually here in Brno or will have the opportunity to come to Brno. So what I wanted to quickly do is talk to you about some ways that you can be involved in the faculty this semester. For those of you just with us for one semester, and then for the full degree students, things to keep in mind for the future and upcoming. So I will also share my screen briefly. One of the areas that we give information is through our Facebook page. So if you're not already following us, I really do encourage you. It's this funky handle at fss.muni.eng. So feel free to start following us. And you can actually see that tomorrow we have a Zoom check-in. This is something that we do for all of our students about once a month when the semester is going on to kind of check in, see how you're doing, and also give any updates that we think students need to know. Of course, it's not the only way that we communicate with students. So if you are afraid that, oh, if I can't attend this, I will not know what's happening, don't worry. Any information we share there, you get in an email as well. So that is not the only way it happens. But if you are interested in kind of seeing the larger FSS community and not just new students, I do encourage you to attend tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So the first is our Facebook page, and it is specifically only in English. The other two ways that social media wise that you can find out about the faculty is the faculty Twitter and Instagram accounts, and those are split Czech and English. So for instance, our Twitter is at @muni_FSS. You can follow it. It is in recent days has had more English posts than Czech, but it is more of a 50-50 split. And then on Instagram, you can follow the Instagram account, which is predominantly Czech at this moment, but over the course of semester, we hope to have more people actually, more people actually engaged, or more English posts. So feel free to follow those. And that is really the only things I care to share on the social media side of things. Otherwise, we will also, I mentioned the Zoom check-in. Also throughout the semester, we hope to be hosting some social events, most likely virtual, but perhaps in a non, perhaps we will be able to share events in a non-virtual capacity as well towards the end of the semester. We will see. It all depends, as I think you are aware of the situation. The last thing that I would really kind of just stress and encourage, and those of you who were attending the health and safety seminar yesterday will know, because I also talked about it yesterday, is to follow the Maastricht University Instagram account if you have Instagram, because we do update about the COVID situation there every time it changes. So if you want to see information in a different way than just email, those are some resources that you can find that out. So in case you are curious, right now it is about 3/5 of you are Erasmus students or exchange students, and 2/5 are full degree students. And about 40% of you are currently here in Brno, and the rest are virtually, but a good chunk of you are hoping to be arriving in Brno sooner rather than later. So I hope that we will be able to see you guys, but if not physically, then at least virtually in some of the events we will be doing. So now I want to actually introduce Evangeline, who will be able to talk about kind of her experience as a current student. She is a full degree student here studying in the Conflict and Democracy program, and she will be able to discuss her perspectives of Brno as a student. So Evangeline, it's all you.
Thank you, Erin. And hi, everyone. Yes, as Erin said, I'm starting my 4th semester of my master's in conflict and democracy, which means that I had one kind of normal semester, but also that I've had plenty of time to get used to the kind of extraordinary circumstances of the COVID situation. But I'm hoping to kind of put you at ease a little bit and tell you about some nice things that you can still do and nice ways to enjoy Brno and studying here. So first of all, before I forget, Erin mentioned it briefly, but she sends out newsletters every month. And I just want to underscore that you definitely should read them. They're very useful. I find things that I didn't even know existed, like there's a writing center that will help you with papers. They will work with you if you're having trouble, and at the time I was. So just for different tips, be sure to always read those. Also, general advice for everyone here is, from the beginning, as you start to meet people, connect with them, make WhatsApp groups or Facebook groups. I'm going to send you a list of links so you'll see some things. For the full degree students especially, we have an international students at the Faculty of Social Studies group that's really useful for updates and resources. So I definitely recommend you guys join this. You just have to request it, but you will be added. And yeah, just make sure to connect with everyone, get in touch with your classmates. It feels different if you're not seeing them in person, but you can still help each other and get closer. So it's definitely worth it, just from the beginning. And then moving into how to make the most of these coming months. A few specific suggestions for you guys is that there are lots of really lovely places to go in and around Brno. There are a few parks that are really amazing in the center that, especially when it gets a little bit nicer, are great for picnics. We've done it before that everyone makes food at home and we meet there and just have a nice afternoon. And the weather's starting to get really nice, which is perfect. There's also a dam, like a reservoir that's a little bit out of the city, but you can get there with public transportation that I definitely recommend as well. You can swim there in summer, which is great. There's a lookout tower that just recently opened where you can go climb up and get a really nice view of the city, which is probably something else to do. I still haven't done it, but it's on my list pretty soon to try. And it's also in the middle of a park. I'll send you the link where there are all these deer and you can go like interact with them and see them. And this is really cool as well. Outside of nature, like in the city proper, restaurants are not open fully, but a lot of them have windows where you can walk up and just often they have a different menu rotating every day, so you can try something different there. And then I'm sending 2 Facebook groups for kind of, international people living in Brno, and a lot of restaurants will share daily menus or like post about some like special they're doing on some day. So you can kind of plan for that and see what's rotating and what's different. There's lots of windows where you can get coffee and again, walk around, go somewhere, go to a park. It's great. I think basically there's lots of nice places to run. There are lots of places to walk. There's really beautiful architecture in the city. And hopefully we'll all get to meet in person. But until then, here is this list that I mentioned. There's just some links so that you can see different places that are definitely worth visiting. And at the bottom, the first 2 Facebook groups are for anyone who's living in Brno who's not from here originally, basically. And the last one is for international students at the faculty. So hopefully this helps. You can also reach out to me. I don't think my contact information is given anywhere, but I'll put it right here. And if you have any questions, yeah, let me know anytime. But otherwise, that's really all I have to say now. So Erin, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all of that. And thank you for mentioning the newsletters. I realized as you were talking that something came to my mind, and I should have written it down because I apologize. Now it has left my mind. But right, one of our international students is also creating a club that I believe he will be probably sending around information, or I will include in the next newsletter so that you can do that, but a way of connecting all international students at the faculty as well. So stay on the lookout for that, of something actually at the Faculty for International Students as well. So that is about the life in Brno. There's lots of links. I'm going to copy all of them so that we can include them in maybe a recap or anything. And just a reminder that this is recorded just so that students who are unable to make it today are able to see all the information that was given. But also if you feel like, oh, right, I was told something about the library, or Dagmar mentioned something, or trying to remember whatever or I said, you'll be able to go back. So that is it for us, for Eva and I. And then I guess, Dagmar, I will put it back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Evangeline and Erin. And I'll start sharing another screen with you. Can you see the one with department and
yes.
departmental coordinators?
Yes.
Thank you. So just to tell, we will place this presentation to our web pages and will send to all of you the links. And now I'm going to talk about department and departmental coordinators. This is information which is important for our exchange students. And of course, our degree students are also welcome to see this information, but not all of this information will be useful for degree students, but interesting. I think it will be interesting for all of you. So let's start with the Department of Psychology. This department has special website for exchange students with all necessary information. And it also helps you with the course selection and the list of courses for the spring 2021. Just psychology department, it's one of our unique departments because we have also a psychology department at different faculties, and our exchange students can take courses from the Faculty of Arts at the department, at their Department of Psychology, or Faculty of Education at their Department of Psychology. Of course, it might be limited by number of students, which I think at present it shouldn't be a problem in our online mode of teaching. Here are some links for research institutes and societies which are at the departments. And here is a contact for department coordinator at the Department of Psychology. It's Michal Čevelicek, and you see his consultation hours and how to contact him. The next department is Department of Sociology. This is the oldest, one of the oldest departments who begin to teach within Faculty of Arts in past. And you can see the statue of the founder of our faculty. It's Professor Ivo Možný. And as soon as the faculty will be open to public, this statue is placed in our atrium. Here is some choice of the courses available for our international exchange students. And first couple of students is available also to other than sociology students. And here is our departmental coordinator, Professor Csaba, and you can see his contact, and he offers online contact hours on Thursdays via Zoom. If you will contact him, he will give you a Zoom link. Then one of our biggest departments, it is Department of International Relations and European Studies Department. And they offer lots of courses. You see 48 English taught courses. And our departmental coordinator prepared us the choice of most interesting one for you. And she asked me to check, to give you information about the Energy Security Summer School. The school was meant to take place in 2020 and was postponed till the end of August 2021. We all believe that this year this school will take place finally. And here is the contact to our departmental coordinator. It is Dr. Veronika Zapatarova, and her office hours and contacts. You can contact her. Other department is Department of Political Science. They offer also lots of courses available for international students, and the coordinator asked me to highlight the course which is called Politics and America's Changing Global Role. It is taught by Professor Forrester, who is teaching remotely from Colorado. It's so-called block course. It's intensively taught course from 1st to 19th March. And here is the contact to the department coordinator. It is Michal Pink, and here you can see his email, and you can make appointment with him via email. Another department we have here at our faculty is Department of Social Policy and Social Work. They also offer a couple of very interesting courses available for our international exchange students. And this is the contact to departmental coordinator Blanka Plasová. Another very interesting department is Department of Media Studies and Journalism. And you've seen in our short video that they are running student radio, students TV. They are also have magazine Halas and online news portal Tisk. And you can see here the offer of degree courses. or courses offered not only for degree, but also for exchange students. And let's see the contact for departmental coordinators. Coordinator Michal Tkachik, and please write him to agree on online consultation which take place on Fridays. And last but not least is our smallest department, Department of Environmental Studies. And here is the offer of courses they offer, and also the contact for the departmental coordinator, Zbigniew Kulczak. So as I said, we will put the link on our webpage so you can see all the information which was given in our presentations. And now, if you have some questions, please feel free to ask or write to our chat.
And I will stop recording it here so that if you have questions that maybe you don't want recorded, you don't need to worry about it. So I'm stopping the recording.